Magical star beings, this is Psychic Siren Tara and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what traits people pick up in your energy. So we're going to basically be taking a look at your energy, your aura, and what people kind of get from that. Okay, so please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm not showing my hands in this reading today because unfortunately I have sunburn and my skin is peeling, but we have 3 piles to choose from. So on the left side, we have the shell for pile number 1, and we have the Empathetic Starseed card for pile number 2. In the middle, we have the crystal Fluorite, and we have the card Whale and Orca Elders. And then for pile number 3, on the right-hand side, we have the strawberry obsidian crystal, as well as the You Got the Love card. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose the shell and the empathetic starseed, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what traits do people pick up in your energy. So we're going to be looking at your energy, your aura, and the traits people pick up from this. Okay, so your significator card with the oracle card says energetic sovereignty and absorbing what's not yours. Then we have 6 tarot cards here and 6 more oracle cards as clarification for each tarot card. And then after we analyze all these tarot cards, we're going to get some oracle cards towards the middle/end. So we have the 2 of Cups with Ametrine, the 5 of Wands with Selenite, 5 of Wands in the reverse, the 6 of Swords with Aragonite, the Queen of Swords with Black Diamond, 10 of Cups with Rose Quartz, Strength in reverse with Carnelian, and then these oracle cards we have are Sensitivity, Endings and Beginnings, Fertility, Fairness, True Love, and the High Priestess. So please be aware this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. So it is 12:12 on the clock. You could be somebody that sees a lot of angel numbers or signs or synchronicities. So firstly, some aura colors I see here. I see prominent purples here, and purple does relate to our intuition. When we look at the 7 chakras, it does strongly resonate with an intuitive person. Then we have pink, which is the higher heart chakra, the energy of unconditional love. But we may also have some red representing romance, or green representing the heart chakra. And then we also have a very pure white, which is for the pure souls here, where you have almost like this angelic white bright light around you. I also see prominent blues, or like a burnt orange or yellow. And orange represents the sacral chakra energy, yellow represents the solar plexus chakra, which is about confidence and self-worth and creativity. But I feel like the orange and yellow and red show up very few in this pile. So maybe some of you could have those colors, but I feel mostly purple, pink, blue, and green. Those kind of colors in your aura, or white. I think what I'm picking up in your energy is the divine is around you very strongly, and I'm kind of getting a lot of angelic energy around this pile. I hear Archangel Michael is around you. Archangel Metatron, I don't know how to say his name, if I'm saying it wrong or right, or her, I don't know what gender it is, but yeah. I see those two angels around you, or just like very much like an angelic energy around you, either you or some angels you have around you in your aura. And then I feel like people see you almost like this bunny energy, like a cute, sweet little bunny. Okay, in terms of the traits people pick up in your energy, firstly, I feel people pick up that you are a very empathetic, nurturing, and sensitive soul. You are my pile of people that are highly sensitive. And this is not a bad thing. You're just more sensitive than the average person. You're somebody that feels things very deeply. Since the woman in the empathetic starseed card is deep underneath the water, but it's clear, beautiful water. So it's like you are somebody that feels emotions very deeply, and you're very clear with expressing those feelings. You're very good with expressing those feelings. And for some of you, people may sense that you have a way with poetry or words or creativity because of the way you're able to express these deeper, vulnerable sides of yourself. People sense that because you're so empathic, that you may have a very healing energy too. And you may be able to, because I'm looking at selenite. Selenite is a very clearing crystal, right? You're able to clear other people's energies by just being around them, almost like a cat or a dog. You know how cats or dogs can clear our energy, but just being next to us, they're like walking crystals. You are like a walking crystal or a walking shell, because shells are also very cleansing when we think of the ocean. But I also feel like you are sort of like a sponge where you absorb other people's emotions and you're able to heal other people's emotions by absorbing it. Though I do think since you chose the shell, I was very drawn to using a shell for this pile. People think that spiritual people that know about energy think that you need to protect your aura more. I will ask a question towards the endish of how you can protect your aura. But I basically feel here those that aren't spiritual may sense that and may think that because you feel things so deeply, you may have a need to protect yourself with boundaries, with the Queen of Swords and fairness here. Because this fairness card has the justice scales, which is justice energy, speaking our truth, setting boundaries, speaking up for ourselves. That is a protective method already. So basically what I'm seeing here is people pick up that you're a very loving and sweet individual. Sweet like sugar. People would love to have a friend like you, a lover like you, any kind of relationship like you. And people view you to be that type of person that whoever gets to be around you in love is very lucky, because they kind of sense from your aura and your energy that you're very loving, very romantic. You love to show those you love how much you love them. I hear that you're a very devoted person. You're very understanding of other people and the things they're going through. You could be that friend that is very wise and can give great advice, and you're a great listener, very empathetic when people need you. So I think people look at you as if you are a great friend, as if they'd be so lucky to have a friend like you, or so lucky to have a lover like you. You're also really intuitive and perceptive to the needs of others around you, and people sense that you are somebody that lives life through your heart. You follow your heart. You believe in true love. Okay? I love this. I love this energy so much. And people also see you as a person that follows your heart with everything you do. if you aren't following your heart, or if you don't feel into something very deeply, it just doesn't make sense to you going after that. People also see you as very loyal. You stick with those you love till the end as long as it's a healthy connection. I think in the past, people may have viewed you as a person that was so loving, so sensitive, so deeply emotional that you may have had people around you take advantage of your kind-hearted nature, take advantage of your empathetic nature, manipulate you, anything of the sorts, just not treat you the way you deserve. And so I think a lot of people in the past may have seen you as a person that kind of avoided conflict to try avoid an ending between the connection, because you love that person so dearly and you don't want to let them go. But I think at some point in your life, you have cleared this energy away, because here we see the Six of Swords, which is a transition or a change in your energy, where people now start to see you change, and an ending and a new beginning happens, a transformation happens in your energy, where you release that old fragmented energy of like, I can't speak my truth because then this person's not going to be my friend or lover anymore. Like, they're not going to want to be around me anymore. Or I'm avoiding conflict because I don't want to be mean, and I'm like, I don't want to disappoint this person or hurt this person by telling them this thing. But I think you've learned to develop a thicker skin over time. That's what people sense from your energy. Okay, and I'm also getting here, like, the change in your energy is very prominent and significant, where you created this change on your own. People can tell that. And people can tell that now you're a lot more cutthroat. 1222 on the clock. You're a lot more cutthroat. You're able to cut people off. You're able to say things as they are. Some of you are able to be a little bit more blunt, or some of you are not blunt, but you're able to say things in a kind yet assertive way. And you're able to create healthier connections now because of the fact that you're no longer avoiding conflict. And people sense that you now speak your truth. And if a person doesn't like that, then they're not respecting you or respecting your boundaries. That you have also learned where to compromise and where things are just not such a big deal. But what is also really important to you in terms of you speaking your truth. So for instance, let's say you go through a situation with your friend and it is a real deal breaker, or you're seeing a real red flag that is like a thing that's so not okay, a thing that you do not want at all in your relationships, then I feel like you'd speak about that and end that connection there. But if it was a situation in your relationships where it's a small thing, then I guess you'd also know where to compromise. So you have that balance there in those communication skills. You're a lot more firm with your communication, or you are changing to be like that. You are getting there, okay? The Ten of Cups here indicates, again, you wanting romance in your life, you believing in true love, you really just being this lovey-dovey type of person, okay? And I really see that you are rooted in love. Now you're a lot more grounded. You're not like looking at people from rose-colored glasses anymore. You're trying to create healthier, stable, beautiful connections in your life. Connections that serve you, connections that are good for your mental health, connections that are going to last for a long time in your life, and people that are going to pour into you the exact same way you pour into them. People believe that you don't need harsh relationships around you. You don't need toxic people around you. You need people that are going to give you love and nurturing. The Strength card in reverse indicates that you have found your own internal strength, But you're also at a place right now where you know emotions are not a weakness. And this is what people sense within your energy, that you know that emotions are not a weakness. You're not weak for feeling things deeply. You're not weak for loving so deeply, because love is an emotion we as humans are meant to be experiencing. Emotions are your experience that you're meant to be experiencing in this lifetime. And people see you as very emotionally intelligent, where you don't necessarily want to be strong and be on guard all the time and protect yourself all the time, but you use your intuition with the High Priestess, and you use your wisdom from what you've gone through in the past in order to see red flags in people, in order to see what people are good for you and what people aren't, and you speak your truth now. So now let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the oracle cards you have in a minute. If you enjoy this video, then don't forget to like this video. I want to take a moment to thank all my subscribers for supporting me on this journey. I wouldn't have been here without you supporting me since early. I post twice a day from Monday to Friday, and one on Saturday and one on Sunday. So hear me out, don't wallow in doubt, just hit subscribe to not miss out. So the oracle cards you have here are Mars, Momentum, and Pyrite. This is how you can protect your energy, that card alone. And then we have Furred and Feathered Friends, Earth, Nurture, Nature, Aquamarine, the water element and intuition, Tangerine Cord, solar plexus chakra and Shakti, the Starseed elemental and internal explorer. So those are your oracle cards. In terms of zodiac signs I'm picking up on strong Libra energy. And as I say Libra, I feel my third eye expanding, so that is a confirmation here. There's also strong water sign energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then I also feel maybe some earth sign energy, but mostly water sign energy in Libra. And I kind of feel this vibe from you, my pile number ones, where it's kind of like Spirit wants you to protect your energy by not only recognizing how far you've come in your developmental journey, because I feel like when I look into your energy, this is what I sense. I sense that you have the divine gift of love, and I sense that you are meant to be learning about emotions on your soul's journey in this lifetime. And so because you're meant to be learning about emotions and the intensities of these feelings, and because you have so much love to give, I think you need people around you that are going to match that same energy and not hurt you. Okay, but you're meant to be seeding that love down to earth. You're meant to be spreading that love to everybody on earth, and that's what people sense. That you are that one person that people need in the world. People need more heart-based people like you in the world. People need friends like you. People need lovers like you. But only few can have you if they respect you, if they honor you, if they treat you with love and respect. So in terms of protecting your energy, first is respecting yourself enough to speak up for yourself. Secondly would be seeing how far you've come and knowing that you're going to continue to progress in terms of learning how to protect your energy, but also protect yourself in the physical by, understanding your intuition, by using your intuition as a protective shell around you, and by allowing your boundaries to protect you in the physical, allowing you to like speak your truth and cut people off when you need to do that, because that protects you in the physical. But also something about letting your anger out with Mars. letting your anger guide you to divine justice. And I don't mean this in a way of like you're angry at a person and then you start screaming at them. That's not what I mean. But I'm saying this in a healthy way where you use that Mars energy, because Mars is a planet of war and aggression based on the question we asked. So you're going to use that divine anger to get you to divine justice. So let's say somebody's doing something negative or wrong to you, and you feel a strong emotion of anger come up. That anger coming up shows you that you either have a boundary that is being crossed, or that you have this person taking advantage of you, or that something's just not right. So then you're going to look into that feeling and emotion of anger, understand what it's telling you, and let your intuition guide you to speaking your truth and expressing your emotions to this person while being firm with them and setting a boundary with them. I'm not saying you're going to let out all your anger on them, but you're going to be assertive with them, and that is going to protect your energy. And you standing tall within who you are, not letting anybody project onto you, not letting anybody treat you negatively. I don't think you have any problems protecting yourself in the spiritual realms, but I'm kind of getting, when you do these things in the physical, your aura is naturally going to be strong and protected. Also, because I get that you have angels and spirit guides protecting you already, but I also think cleansing your energy in water daily, or having cleansing practices for your aura, is very good for you. I also think crying or releasing emotions is very healing to you. It allows those energies of the day to release through you. And also, being in the state of love or creativity can also clear your aura, or joy. Or being around animals too, or nature. So in terms of the other traits people pick up in your energy, I'm getting that some of you have Moon, Mercury, or Mars in one of these signs I mentioned too. And I'm getting that people sense that now you're very grounded. You've become a lot more grounded than what you were in the past. I think before, your emotions were more so free flowing. And I think people sense that you have changed in a way, you have grown in a way, and you do have a growth mindset. I think now people are seeing you as this type of person that is deeply connected to their emotions and intuition and spirituality or religion, depending on what you resonate with. And you're using that to allow you to grow. You're using the emotions of the past to allow you to grow and transform. And you're still very much in touch with your heart as you do so. You've become a lot more wiser, a lot more stronger in your sense of self. You've transformed, my pile number ones, and people are sensing that you're getting to know yourself. You're going on a journey of self-introspection. The Internal Explorer card kind of reminds me of the Hermit card, and you're getting to know yourself. You're getting to know who you are, what you like, what you don't like. You're gaining clarity on who it is you want to be in the world, what types of relationships you want around you, what types of relationships you don't want around you, what brings fun in your world. Like, you're getting to know yourself is what I'm basically trying to say. People also pick up that you're a very playful person. I pick up on Leo energy or fifth house energy too, where you're very much in touch with your heart, but you're also in touch with this energy of playfulness and gratitude. And it's kind of like you don't take life too seriously. You are very carefree and you have your inner child with you. You are a very colorful person with a vivid imagination and great creativity too. You have also become a lot more confident in yourself, where you know what you're worth and you know that you are deserving of all the love in the world. You know that you are deserving of everything you desire. You're a very free-spirited person is what people pick up from your energy. People also pick up that you love nature or the ocean, or you want to travel one day and you love animals, that you have pets of your own, or you want pets of your own. I think that people pick up as well that nothing can break you down. Although you're this very emotional person, like nothing can break you down or completely stop you in your life. People pick up that you have strong manifestation skills and abilities, and that you're also a little bit more quiet or timid for some, or shy. People pick up that you're the type of person that wants more serious kind of connections in your life rather than connections that come and go. People also pick up that you're very smart, very intelligent, very wise. And those that don't know about spirituality, they won't think intuition, but they may think that you're wise and you have an old soul and you can sense things about people or just know things about people. People also sense from your energy that you have an ability to create success for yourself or a stable foundation for yourself within your career or studies. And people also sense that you have an ability to transform and level up within your own beautiful way. Some people sense a familiarity when they come across you and who you are as a person because they've had some kind of past life connection to you. And I'm picking up on these cycles of death and rebirth, not physically, but kind of you've been rebirthing yourself energetically. The last thing I see here about your energy of what people pick up that a lot of projections that are untrue can sometimes be placed on you, where people do not fully see you for who you are and project their own image onto you. Because I think you have this protective shell around your aura that is sort of like a mirror, where you mirror back things to people that are already inside them. So if somebody ever projects onto you and says, for example, you're so selfish, they are seeing their own selfishness within and projecting that onto you. Yeah, I think people kind of sense that, and people sense that for you, when people do project onto you, they don't really see you fully. So I think just be careful of people that say you're a certain way when you're not a certain way. And I think for you, that's why it's important for you to be sure of yourself and who it is you are. So nobody can say that you're like this because you're not. So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose the Fluorite Crystal and the Whale and Orca Elders card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what traits people pick up in your energy. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Especially because people may pick up not negative things in your aura, but like wrong things. So take everything with a grain of salt, but if you do resonate with it and relate to it, then take the message. So firstly, the cards we have here, I've laid out all your cards for you. We first have your tarot cards, your significator oracle card, and then oracle cards at the bottom clarifying each tarot card. And then at the end, we're going to get some oracle cards for more messages towards the middle or end. Also, I'm not showing my hands in the video today because my hands are sunburnt and peeling, unfortunately, but the card you have here, the first card was Whale and Orca Elders with Share Your Song, Frequency of Sound, Diving Deep. Then we have the World with Turquoise, Leap of Faith. Then we have King of Wands with Larimar and Medicine Woman. We have the Magician with Jade and Compassion. The Four of Pentacles with Apophyllite and Be Strong. Three of Cups with Garnet and Home, and then Past Life. So basically, as soon as I got to your pile, I felt the strong mercurial energy. So like Mercury is a planet that is prominent here. Some of you could be Geminis or Virgos. Whereas I'll also mention other signs I see here. If you're not, you could just be a person that is a very strong communicator. You have very strong and prominent communication skills, and you have a very intelligent mind. And I'm hearing a plane go by, so people may sense that, you may like to travel or you want to travel in the future. And people may sense from your aura and your energy field that you're somebody that loves to chit chat, you love to talk, you love to, sit and chat with your friends. You just love to communicate with others. Communicating with others could be your love language for some, where you really need that strong mental connection with somebody in order to feel close to them. And I get here that people think you're somebody that's very deep as well, where you can understand very deep and intricate topics and subjects. And people think that you're maybe not somebody that is like liking small talk too much, where you more so like deeper conversations that help you understand who the real person is, not just how their day was or what the weather's like. You want to understand the real person you're speaking to. You want to see them on a deeper level and ask them questions. You're very curious, okay? People see you as a person that may excel in writing, poetry, something about... Some of you could be teachers. Some of you could be excellent artists or singers, songwriters, something like that's coming through as well. You have a lot of healing energy. So some of you could be spiritual healers, or you could be great doctors, psychologists, things like that. Mediators. That's what I'm getting here. Or even teachers. I feel that strongly. Okay, so in terms of the aura colors, I see a lot of blue. Blue is the throat chakra energy, and I picked up that on that Mercury energy, so there's strong blue showing up within this pile. There's also strong green showing up in this pile. So green is the heart chakra. People sense from your energy that you're very in touch with your heart. And then we also have a reddish pink, which is more of like the romantic, sensual energies. We have prominent yellow oranges. Okay, I feel that very strongly. And then maybe purple. But I more so feel blue, green, reddish pink, or yellow. Yellowish, orangish. Okay, and then yellow-orange is like confidence, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, like our happiness, joy, creativity, that type of energy. And then purple is more like the intuitive energies. So people sense that you're very wise, you're very understanding. You can understand certain topics or ideas very quickly. You're a fast learner is what people kind of sense from your energy. People pick up that you're somebody that loves to have philosophical conversations. Maybe you're somebody that loves to have conversations with people where you get to know their opinions on things. And you're not a judgmental person. You're very fair and balanced is what I hear. There's also strong Libra energy, strong air sign energy. I mentioned Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's also prominent earth sign energy. We also have Taurus, Scorpio, I mentioned earth signs. Aquarius, I think I mentioned that, and Leo. So those are the signs I feel. Or these are like signs people can assume you have based off your energy, right? People kind of sense from your energy that you're not somebody that is defensive. You're actually very open with your energy and receptive with your energy. And people really like your energy. People really like your vibe. That's what people often say about you. Because I'm seeing people get goosebumps from your energy, or just say your energy feels really good. And I think it's because of the healing energy you have with the medicine woman here. I'm just going to reflect on your cards and see what I pick up on here. Okay, people pick up that you are somebody that believes you can create your biggest dreams here on earth, that you can create the life you want to live and move towards that. You're a strong believer that your choices will lead you to the life you want to live. By you taking action to the life you want to live, you're building the life you want to live. You're creating it like the magician, but not only creating it in like this manifestation way, but also building towards that. People sense from your energy that you're a very compassionate person towards people that haven't made the best decisions in life and haven't been able to create the dream life they have. So it's like you are somebody that is ambitious. You have a go-getter attitude and you want to achieve greatness within this lifetime, but you also have an understanding and compassion to those that could not achieve those things. So people sense from your energy that you don't look down on those that don't have the best lives, that go through challenges to do with their finances or live in poverty or something along those lines is showing up. You also are compassionate towards people that, like want to ask people for advice because they don't know what decisions to make or what to do. You're also compassionate towards people that don't necessarily have what they want in terms of relationships and love. So you don't look down on people that don't have the things that you've already created for yourself. You instead share love with them, and you're very generous with those around you, like that don't have the things that they want, where you are either giving them advice generously or giving them money. Like, I feel like this pile is my pile of people where if somebody's struggling, you're going to give them money. I'm kind of getting that energy from this pile. So people sense that you're very generous and that you don't look down on others. You don't have a big ego, is what they sense from you. But you are also having a strong self-worth where you don't let people walk all over you. You have strong boundaries up and you have a thick skin. Any word said against you doesn't get to you. Like, I'm almost getting here, if people had to go up to you and just start to pick a fight with you, you're so grounded in your own self-worth that you don't even care. Like, you're just looking at them with compassion and you're thinking, you must be really hurt to be speaking to me like this. That's what people sense from your energy, that you're not one to pick fights or to engage in conflict. Not that you're avoiding conflict, because pile 1 was more like avoidance of conflict. You're a loving person, but you don't see a point in conflict. That's what I'm getting. People sense that, like I said, you have a healing energy, and you are also somebody that's very bold. You're able to take risks in life, informed risks where you plan towards it and you really think about it first. You're not indecisive, is what I'm getting. You're not indecisive at all. And even in the past, if you used to be, you've learned to become a lot more bold and take certain risks where you can, where you're comfortable with stepping into the unknown and letting go of something you're not happy or satisfied with for something you really want. So in other words, let's say you're working at a job that you really don't like. You're able to maybe plan when you're going to leave, save up a little bit with the Four of Pentacles, plan, and then you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to do this on the side for a little bit. And then once this business is booming and things are going well, then I'm going to quit this job and take a leap of faith and focus on my business. That's the energy I get here. So some of you may be business orientated or business minded or very good at making money, very good at saving money, working with money is what people get from your energy. People also sense that you're a passionate individual that goes after your dreams and goals and desires. You're very determined and ambitious, and you have strong leadership skills. People sense that you would be an amazing CEO or manager or leader in some way. People also sense that you are good with people. You know how to get people to open up. You know how to get people out of their shell, get people comfortable with you. You could be seen as a very fun person to be around. Very like charismatic and charming and yeah, like in a good way where you know how to get people to open up to you and tell you a little bit more about themselves or get people feeling comfortable around you. People sense that you have gone through certain life circumstances in life that have not been the best, but you haven't let it get you down. You're very strong and resilient. And people also sense that you're very focused on your achievements. People pick up from your energy that you're also a really great friend and very fun to be around, very fun to celebrate with, to go out with. And also, you know, like when you're at home, when you're just laid back and chilled, people think you're still very fun to be around. Like when you're with your friends or your loved ones. Let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards in a bit. If you enjoy this video, then don't forget to like this video. I want to take a moment to thank all my subscribers for supporting me on this journey. I wouldn't have been here without you supporting me since early. I post twice a day from Monday to Friday, and one on Saturday and one on Sunday. So hear me out, don't wallow in doubt, just hit subscribe to not miss out. So what do people pick up from your energy? Firstly, people may pick up that, okay, this is spiritual people that would know about this. They may think that you have very strong connections with those closest to you where it looks like you two just click. It looks like you two, or however big this group of friends you have or lover or whatever, like whoever's in your life that is close to you or your family, like you seem like you have this very strong bond with them that makes it seem as though you have past life connections to them. I also see that you have past life connections to Egypt and to, ancient Egypt, Maya, the Mayans. I don't know, I'm picking up on that as well as Asia. Or some of you live in Asia or Egypt right now, for some, not all. Or some of you live near the water. I'm getting that people sense that you have an ability to manifest your wildest and deepest desires. So the cards we have here are Earth Star Chakra, Initiation, Evolution, Spirit Quartz, Chiron, Healing, Opal with North Node and Expansion, Surrender, Manifestia, and Crown Chakra. So with the Manifestia card, you are a master manifester, my pile number 2s. You're easily able to attract the things you want in life when it comes to money as well as relationships and things you just want to manifest within your own life. You're somebody that has a growth mindset. You're always growing and transforming and looking for ways to improve, and as well as improve in in communication. You have very strong communication skills, and your communication skills are always improving. People may sense that in the past you may have not had the best communication skills for some of you, but you've really improved and healed your throat chakra energies, or just kind of transformed that energy for some. People sense that you have boundaries, but you're not necessarily closed off. You're discerning when you first meet people. You get to know them slowly, but you also, you don't rush into relationships or connections with people, but you're also not distrusting with people. People get that you're a trustworthy person, honest person, and they sense that you've maybe gone through things within your own life, like heartbreaks or pains, and you've had to leave behind connections that weren't good for you to develop more self-love, connections that weren't giving you what you needed or wanted in the connection as well, or just connections that weren't good for you overall. People sense from your energy that you're somebody that is very focused, determined to learn, to grow. You love to learn about new things. You love to learn about the things you're interested in. And you love to learn about people. Some of you could speak multiple languages or are very interested in learning from different cultures, learning history, learning about spirituality, spiritual topics. Anything about learning is coming through. Or some of you could be studying. People sense that you have also creative skills. Not only do you have that logic and intelligence and communication, but you also have prominent creative skills or creative potential. And I don't know, my women here, people sense that you can do your makeup really well. People sense from your energy that you're somebody that is determined to get what you want in life, but you're also patient with the process. You understand that when you're walking towards something you want in life, you're more so focused on what you want out of it that you don't keep your eye off that goal. Even if you're starting off as a beginner in something, you have an abundant mindset or growth mindset where you believe that you can learn until you get to where you want to be. So you're patient with the process and you trust the process and you let go. You surrender. That's what I'm getting there. You also trust your intuition or your own inner wisdom, your own inner guidance in terms of where you want to go in life, what decisions you want to make in life. I think you don't just make decisions based off logic and what would be best for you in terms of what your mind tells you, but also your intuition and your own wisdom and your own heart and your passions. People sense that you're somebody that is not meant to play it small. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be out there in the world, doing what you dream of doing. People kind of get and pick up from you that you're somebody that is meant to grow in very big ways in this lifetime, where your life completely changes, and that you're a big dreamer. People get from your energy that when you dream big, you completely believe in it. I feel like some of you could be content creators, or people can see you creating content where, like, some of you are just very funny, or some of you just have a way with words, that charisma, where people can see you doing that. With the North Node here, I think people sense intuitively that you're meant to be doing something great in the future, something big in the future, or even now that pertains to your destiny. And you're going to continue to expand and grow and reach your biggest dreams and evolve. Some of the traits I was picking up on as well are things that your ancestors are showing me, or things that people can see within your ancestral line subconsciously or consciously if they're intentionally looking into your energy. People sense from your energy that you're not afraid to let go, because you know that when you let go of something that is just not aligned to you anymore, you're making space for something new to come in. You're making space for a new beginning to come into your life. People sense that you're non-judgmental and that they can tell you anything about their life, and you'll be supportive towards them and be understanding towards them. People see you as a very supportive friend. And people also think that you're somebody that, like I said, you're very ambitious. You go after your dreams, your goals. You're very fun too. Like, I don't know if some of you like to go out and drink or anything like that, but it's like people think if you do, you'd be a lot of fun to do that with. I just saw two. But if you don't, you still make things fun. Because I know like a lot of our society has fun through that on weekends, but if you don't, you still have a lot of fun with your friends in other ways. People see you as a very fun person, but then you also do have that energy of balance within you where you are also a person that can be very chilled and laid back and make people feel at home, make people feel comfortable. People maybe sense that you have a beautiful home, or you are going to have a beautiful home in the future. I think a lot of people are drawn to you because of these qualities and traits, especially if they need to learn from you, be inspired from your journey. So, for example, let's say somebody does not have good communication skills. They may come into your life to learn communication skills from you, and then you sort of activate that energy within them, within their throat chakra energies. I hope that makes sense as an example. So this is what I have for you, pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose the strawberry obsidian crystal and the card you got the love, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what traits do people pick up within your energy. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest, and take everything said with a grain of salt, because this is what people pick up from your energy. They may not be picking it up accurately sometimes, so just take everything with a grain of salt. I saw 1331 while starting your reading, and I also saw 1333 now. So angel numbers surrounding 1 and 3 may be significant. In terms of aura colors, I see very prominent yellow in your aura. I see like an earthy brown. There's also prominent green here, blue, purple, and pink. So in terms of what this means, yellow is creativity, joy. Purple is intuition. Blue is communication and the throat chakra energies. Green is the heart space. Pink is also the heart space, the higher heart chakra. And brown is like that earth energy, very grounded root chakra energy. So in terms of the traits people see in you based off your energy, with the sorceress here, I'm very drawn into the unicorn here. I think people see you as a very magical person that I just had to mention straight away. I forgot to mention your card. Sorry about that, pile 3, but I was just so drawn to the unicorn here. So I think people see your energy as very magical and whimsical in some way. Okay, so I pre-shuffled your cards. I'm not showing my hands today because I am sunburnt and I am having my skin peel. So the cards you have here are you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries, Page of Swords with Desert Rose, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands with Opal, Death with Jet, Four of Cups in the reverse with Pink Halite, and I think Four of Pentacles is a Apophyllite. the Chariot with Pyrite, King of Pentacles with Paradox, Sensitivity, Endings and Beginnings, Sorceress, Home, Be Strong, Bright Future, and Prosperity. So I see here that people see that you're somebody that's very in touch with your heart. Not only do you have this very magical and whimsical nature to you, you are also somebody that is very in touch with your heart. You're somebody that has a lot of love to give to the world. And because you have a lot of love to give, people may sense that in the past, you may have had I don't know if it's an issue, but like you may have had something where you became very codependent towards the ones you love, or very attached to the ones you love, because I think you love very intensely. And your love for people continues to grow. You're a very supportive person. That's what people pick up. And you may have had trouble with boundaries in the start of your life. People pick up from your energy that when you love hard. You know, when you love, you kind of like, you merge with that person in a way where you become one with them. Some people, I guess it depends on their perception. Some people may see you as that type of person where when you love somebody or become friends with them, you want to spend all your time with them. You want to almost be like two peas in a pod with them, where you're a package deal. Whereas some people may see it as you lose yourself a little bit in your relationships, or at least in earlier life. But I think you have learned to become more independent, or I think you've learned to be okay. And I don't know if you were not okay with alone time, but I think if you were not okay with being alone, maybe you've learned to become content with your own alone time and not necessarily feel alone while doing so. And if you didn't resonate with that at all, then don't take that message. But I think if you haven't had strong boundaries in the past, or you kind of lost yourself in relationships, I think you've been learning to speak your truth more, to have more boundaries in your relationships and know when to have that balance. Because you are a very sweet soul. People sense from your energy that you're a very curious soul. Your energy sort of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. You want to know everything. You have a hunger or a thirst for knowledge. And as I say this, my crown chakra is tingling. So I'm receiving these downloads and messages for you. You may be somebody that downloads messages from the universe, downloads ideas from the universe through channeling. You could be seen as somebody very innovative and unique as well. And the ideas you have are very unique too. I feel this Neptunian energy and this kind of energy of Uranus, where you are very innovative, where you're somebody that dreams big, where you're somebody that channels those ideas from the higher realms and brings it down to earth by taking action towards it. People may not word it in the way I'm wording it, but I'm basically just seeing the overview of the energy. People may sense that you are somebody that has gone through a lot of endings in your life. Some of you could have gone through life where you moved from place to place, country, city, schools, something like that. Some of you could have had your parents could have gotten divorced like at a young age, or maybe could have traveled a lot within your life with the Chariot. Or you could have had a lot of endings in your relationships to others. Something about that is coming through, where you weren't necessarily sticking to one place or person, or I don't know how to describe it, but that's what I see. People sense that you're somebody that is very playful. You love to make jokes with others. You love to ask others questions. You're very curious towards getting to know others and learn about them. People also sense that you're somebody that is very playful and carefree. You have this youthful energy to you where you don't take life too seriously. And I'm getting here that your inner child is always with you. You're always so playful. And you know how to make jokes and make people laugh or make people smile. You're also very charismatic. And I think people are sensing that you are learning to have stronger communication skills. People sense from your energy that you're somebody that has a very sensitive heart. And although you love to make jokes and laugh and have fun, some of you may not like jokes that go too far or jokes that are mean. And you may have a communication style that is very much like caring and understanding of the other person. So you may be somebody that understands that not everybody handles things in the same way. Some people we can be more like we can have more banter with them, and we're not going to be hurt by each other by saying certain things, whereas with some people we can be more tough with our love because they're that type of tough love person, whereas some people are more sensitive and we have to be aware of what we say around them. So I think you are also understanding and compassionate about other people's communication styles. Maybe you're somebody that is somebody that can, what am I saying? Maybe you're somebody that can sense what other people's love languages are naturally and intuitively, where you somehow just know the right things to say to people, or you somehow just know the ways that they need love. You somehow just know what they need to hear as well. People also think that you are somebody that, although you're sensitive, you also are very strong at the same time. So there's like that polarity to you where you have like opposite traits. You're very multi-dimensional in some way where you can be this and that at the same time. You are like a walking contradictory, like you're a Rubik's Cube, very hard to figure out to some people, very hard to read to some people, very mysterious and intense. You may intimidate some people with your energy. Okay, before I get into the rest of what I see, let me just reflect on these cards. So people sense that you could take care of your health and mind, body, and soul. I'm getting that some of you love to exercise and gym, eat healthy, eat fruits and vegetables. You take care of your body. Some of you love to take care of your mind by listening to affirmations, by listening to motivational speakers. Something along those lines is coming up, or meditation, where you make some time for quiet and peace and contemplation, or yoga, something like that's coming through. People may sense that you may like astrology, and people may sense from your energy that you're somebody that is either always on time or always fashionably late, or always late, something like that's coming through. People may sense that you're either somebody that holds on very tightly to the past, even though that situation has already ended, where it's not like, for some of you, it could be unhealthy, whereas some of you, it's not unhealthy. It's not like you're holding on too tightly, but it's like you still have love for people from your past or love for memories from your past, whereas some of you don't hold on too tightly to the past. Once something has ended in your life, you let go of it. I get here that people sense that you're very ambitious and you have an ability to create and manifest your deepest desires into this reality. You really think about and visualize your deepest desires and you dream big. You believe that you can take action towards these deepest desires and dreams and create it on this reality, on this physical plane, and use your manifestation skills along with taking action towards that to create this perfect blend of manifestation as well as building towards that in the physical. Because we can't just manifest something, we also need to work towards it. So you have that beautiful balance of that energy. People also sense that you've been through a lot of rebirths, endings, transformations within your life. You've grown a lot within your life. I think that could have come from family situations for some, or from moving around if you have traveled a lot or had many different homes in your lifetime. For some of you, one person here, I'm picking up, you could have been an orphan. Four of Cups reverse. What am I getting here? Okay, so the Four of Cups upright is a dissatisfaction with life, but the Four of Cups reverse and be strong. I'm kind of getting this energy. My voice went really shaky there, so you may have been through certain life circumstances. Sorry for laughing, but you may have been through certain life circumstances where you went through painful periods of life, or you went through periods of life where you weren't satisfied with it, but you were kind of stuck in that environment or circumstance, and you couldn't necessarily create any change from it. But you believed that if you were strong enough to hold on and carry on and keep going, that you could eventually transform the situation with the snake and end that situation, transform that situation, and move towards something else that is more aligned or suited to you or brings you more happiness and joy. So we're going to add your oracle cards in a minute. If you enjoy this video, then don't forget to like this video. I want to take a moment to thank all my subscribers for supporting me on this journey. I wouldn't have been here without you supporting me since early. I post twice a day from Monday to Friday, and one on Saturday and one on Sunday. So hear me out, don't wallow in doubt, just hit subscribe to not miss out. So the oracle cards you have here are Starseed Elemental, Shine Your Light, which is so interesting because I actually saw a vision of this card when I was about to start your reading, but I forgot to mention it. But I think that's a very cool synchronicity that it's showing up here today. And then we have Internal Explorer, Gracious Receptivity, Ammonite, Palace Trust, Smoky Amazonite with Regular Star and Abundance, and then Opal North Node and Expansion. I think you have a very powerful energy, my pile number threes, because I kept seeing the dragon energies as I tapped into the energies of your pile. And I feel like I wrote your abundance, which is really cool because before I started your reading, I wrote abundance. And we have so many signs pointing towards abundance. I mean, we have the abundance card, the King of Pentacles, and the Chariots, and bright future and prosperity. So I feel like people sense intuitively from your energy that you're meant to reach a place of abundance, that you're meant to be very abundant and prosperity, like you're meant to have a lot of prosperity in this lifetime and you're meant to have a bright future. I think with the North Node here, the North Node represents our destiny, our fate, and for some reason it just became a whole lot brighter here. For some reason I keep tripping over my words, just bear with me. I don't know why it is, but it became a lot brighter here. So again, you're meant to have that bright future. You're meant to shine your light. You're meant to be doing something very great and amazing within this lifetime where you share your gifts or talents with the world. Some of you could be very intuitive, yet some of you could be very creative. I'm sensing that for some, where people sense that within you. And I'm getting here that you're meant to manifest your deepest desires towards you. People sense from your energy that you're a very unique, passionate person, an individual. And when you're around people, they sense from your energy that you're naturally just being yourself. You're being your true self in the world, and you're not trying to be somebody that you're not. You're very bold, and I think you're meant to receive a lot within this lifetime. You're meant to receive your deepest desires and wishes. And I think that happens after you get to know yourself and after you get to know who it is that you are and who it is you want to be. And when you find out who you want to be, then you naturally take steps towards your North Node, towards your destiny, and you start to trust in yourself and the process and put yourself out there and be bold. I think people sense that you have a lot of potential to take steps towards this abundance and that you haven't had an easy life, but you're going to take care of yourself, that you're very strong, that you're going to heal. People sense that you're a trustworthy person and that you may be learning self-love on this journey or learning to see your own worth, see your own value. People sense that you're also improving your communication skills within this lifetime and that you're very emotionally intelligent. Okay, people also sense from your energy and pick up that you're a very nurturing person and that you may believe in soulmates and that you really want love. You really want to receive love. I don't think you're that type of person that just wants to be alone within this lifetime. You want people around you. You want your soul tribe around you. People sense that you're a person that has your inner child with you through the journey of life. You see life in color, and you're a very colorful person. You're also a very imaginative person. You're somebody that daydreams and thinks about the future and thinks about what you want. And when you're bold enough to go after your desires and take risks towards that, then you are going to achieve a lot within this lifetime. But there's also a need to realize that everything happens within divine timing. People sense that you're also a very fair person. You're not going to be unfair towards others. You value peace. And you're also very beautiful inside and out. People sense from your energy that you're somebody that is meant to shine your light to the whole world. You're meant to be yourself authentically and not dim your light to fit in. Not dim your light or make yourself small or more palatable for others. You're meant to be yourself in the world and you're meant to shine bright in terms of whoever you decide to be and whoever you are right now. People see you as a person, like I said, that's going to have that bright future. People see you as a person that may enjoy your alone time sometimes, some time to be on your own and kind of just think about what you want to do, think about life, daydream. Maybe you're somebody that likes to sometimes spend time at home and just like kind of watch movies or do things that make you feel happy on your own. You're not like not wanting to be alone in the sense of being alone and not having anybody around you, but you're also not minding alone time. I hope that makes sense. People can tell that, yeah, like you're very honest and loving and that you're going to attract a lot of opportunities to you, that you have a big purpose, that you're meant to like stand out in some way with whatever it is you do. And people sense that there is a need for you to let go of any doubts or worries because you're strong, you're capable, and people see your potential. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.